welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you for your support. Join and Coin here, bringing you daily crypto news and analysis. Today, we take a look at the very interesting things I found out about Bitcoin bottoming out. But first, let's jump into the short term. So on the 4-hourly, what we talked about yesterday, we can clearly see this is an inverted head and shoulders, which would bring us with a target at around 26,000 US dollar, right? And with this inverted head and shoulders, we get some mixed signals in the very short term, because on the 1-hourly, we are doing exactly the opposite, and we were building a head and shoulders, which is a bearish pattern and would bring Bitcoin down to the 18,000 area. So very weird, because on the 4-hourly, we got some bullish inverted head and shoulders, and on the 1-hourly, we got a bearish head and shoulders. So there is another Fed speech today where Jerome Powell will make a new announcement. Yesterday, he promises rapid interest rate hikes, and he said he does not want to rule out any magnitude. So the goal is to bring inflation down to 2%. So what's my short-term outlook? I think most likely in the very short term, we will test these lows one more time, because I also expect on the stock markets one more drop to the downside. But let me show you on the weekly. Yeah, there's the 300 week SMA, which is around 16,694 at the moment. As I'm expecting the stock markets to come down one more time and test the lows, I think that the most likely scenario is for Bitcoin to test these levels one more time. And then let's jump to the 4-hourly. Yeah, you see here the 69K. And I could imagine that Bitcoin will come down to test these levels. And then on the MACD, come down, don't make a new low. Then we got our bullish divergence on the MACD. And also on the RSI, I expect something like this. And then also here we got a bullish divergence. And then this would mark the bottom for me. This is the most likely scenario at the moment, as I said before, because of I expect in the stock markets one more dump. And we also see no volume. So volume is not confirming this uptrend. And we will see what the Fed speech will bring today. But I could very well imagine that we will come down one more time, making a slightly lower low, and don't make a lower low on the oscillators. Yeah, but today I wanted to show you something interesting I found out about the bottoming process here, because as I said in my videos, I expect here to bottom out for Bitcoin. Therefore, let's analyze these weekly bars. So we had our crash to the downside, right? And had here a bearish weekly candle with a 34% drop. Okay. In the crash of last year, we got one red candle followed by a red candle with a 36% drop. When we take a look on the COVID crash, 2 red candles and then followed by a 50% drop. In the bottom of 2018, we had a red candle or 2 red candles followed by a 35% drop. So the chart tells us whenever we got this more than 30% red weekly candles, it marks the bottom. So here it was a bit consolidating, but basically the bottom was very near. With the COVID crash, there was the Black Swan event with a V-shaped recovery. Also with the drop in last year, it showed us that the bottom is around this area. So this is why I know people out there, they are claiming for 12,000 as a target. So this would bring Bitcoin from the time of recording 39% drop from the current price. And yeah, this is not what the chart is telling us, because if we take one more look here, the crash, it basically marked the bottom. We had a slightly lower low, but yeah, with this wake-off event, this marked the bottom. Also with the COVID crash, and yeah, also in the December 18 bottoming process. And this is also why I think that we are here in the bottoming process of Bitcoin, and I don't see the 12,000 coming. Yeah, so I thought this is interesting about building a bottom. Whenever you have red candles followed by a huge red candle, more than 30%, usually this marks the bottom in Bitcoin. And you can see it in 2018, you can see it in 2020, and also in 21. So I also wanted to show you this, which I posted yesterday on Twitter. So there is the Maya multiple. This is an on-chain analysis, which is calculated by dividing the Bitcoin price by the 200-day moving average. And yeah, you can see here 2015, 2019, and 2022. And whenever the Maya multiple is that low, you see this here. This also usually marked a bottom in the Bitcoin price chart. So I think that's also interesting to see, because whenever we are that low in the Maya multiple, historically, it was a great buy opportunity, right? All right, so this is it for me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.